Hi and welcome. I'm Jenna and I'll be guiding you through this 60-minute vinyasa flow. We'll be focusing on the heart chakra, which is an energy center just at the center of the chest space. And it's associated with the ideas and feelings of compassion, kindness, and also energy exchange, how we exchange our energy with the world, how much we give and how much we allow ourselves to receive. For this practice, definitely have some blocks if you normally use them to support yourself in your practice. Also, I'd like for you to have a strap, or I just have a blanket, maybe a dog leash or a belt. Those will do fine as well. Nothing fancy. So I'll give you a moment to get your props, and then we'll get started in a cross-legged seat towards the back end of your mat. Make sure you have your strap or whatever you're going to use somewhere within hand's reach and your blocks towards the top of the mat. Go ahead and get settled in, find a comfortable seat, close the eyes, soften the face, your forehead, your jaw. Notice how you feel. Notice if there's a lot of chatter in the mind, if there's a lot going on in the mind. See if you could bring that energy down as you begin to deepen the breath. Big breath in. Big breath in. Even breath out. Let the energy draw down towards the heart space. Now bring your hands together at the heart center and start to rub the hand palms together, creating a little bit of heat in between your hands. Breathe a little bit faster. Come into a pause. Place your right hand on top of the heart space. On top. Notice your heartbeat. Notice your breath. Big breath in. Slow breath out. Just notice what your heart is asking for today. Notice if your heart is giving you any nudges, any subtle whispers. And take a moment to set your practice and intention. Take 3 more breaths with your intention, really solidifying it into the heart space. On your next exhale, you can lower the hands onto the knees. Keep the eyes closed. Take a big breath in. Can you lengthen a little bit more through the spine? Exhale, let the chin drop to the chest. Inhale, roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Completing a circle, draw the head back. Keep the neck long. Left ear to left shoulder and chin to chest. Keep moving in big circles. If you have any neck injuries, if your neck is feeling very tight, take this super slow, super gentle. No rush. Next time your chin is at the chest, reverse, left ear to left shoulder, rocking the head back. Keep the back of the neck as long as possible, right ear to right shoulder. Continue at your own pace. Let your jaw be relaxed. It can just hang. And notice how much disconnect there is between the head and the heart, how much tension there is in the neck area. See if you can allow that tension, that disconnect to melt away, bridging the heart and the head together. Next time your chin lands to the chest, inhale, lift the head up. You can blink your eyes open. Hands on your knees, start to draw circles with the upper body. And you can make this completely intuitive for you. Doesn't have to look like mine. Tune into the breath. See if you can make bigger circles. Paying attention to how the back feels, how the spine feels. Welcoming movement into the spine. Next time you're at the center, pause here. See if you can sit up a little bit taller. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, switch the legs, so the other foot in front. And take a moment to find your sitting bones rooted again. Then place your hands onto the knees and now circling to the other direction. Make the circles as big as you can. Big breaths in. Complete breaths out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more circle. Next inhale brings you back to center. See if you can sit up a little bit taller. Now grab your strap or whatever you have. You want to grab it a little bit wider than your shoulders, maybe a lot wider than your shoulders. Make sure you have a nice snug fist. The knuckles point forward so the wrists are neutral. As you inhale, bring the arms above the head, maybe slightly behind the head. Squeeze the belly in, hug the ribs in. And as you exhale, lower back down and forward. Inhale, reach back, just warming up. Don't go all the way to your maximum. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift, squeeze the belly in, hug the ribs in, no arch in the spine. Exhale, lower down. You may take it a little bit wider if your shoulders are still feeling quite sticky. Inhale, lift, and this time take it to your maximum range. Don't force anything. See if you can bring the hands, the arms behind the back. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, lower down. Move at your own pace. Keep breathing all the way through. Twice more like this. Keep the arms straight. Keep the wrists neutral. One more. Keep hugging the ribs in, pull the belly in. Now we're going to shorten the distance between the hands. So have the hands shoulder width apart. Knuckles and hands in front of the shoulders, and this will be a lot tougher and you won't go all the way back. Just acknowledge that for yourself. Inhale, lift the arms up and take them as far back as you can. Keep pulling the belly in, hug the ribs in. Exhale, lower down. So same thing, do your best, go as far as you can. Don't force anything. 3 more times like this. Once more, and we hold. Keep the arms straight. See if you can reach them back a little bit more. Let the hips root down, lengthen through the spine, tuck your chin in a little bit, lengthen the back of the neck, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, can you reach back a little bit more? As you exhale, lower the arms. Your shoulders are probably feeling quite tired. That's okay. Hopefully they feel nice and warmed up. In your own way, come into tabletop. You won't need your strap for now. Readjust the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Just one cat-cow to reset. Inhale, soften the belly, pull the heart forward, micro bend through the elbows. Exhale to round. Inhale, come into cow. Make sure your knees are together. Step them together. Shift your weight a little bit further forward. Bend the elbows. Lower chest and chin to the floor. Inhale, come lay flat on the mat. Untuck your toes. Slide your hands a little bit further back next to the rib cage. Press the tops of the feet onto the floor. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, roll the shoulders back, little or no weight on the hands. Exhale, lower. Once more, inhale, lift, fire up the back body, squeeze, lift. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes under, sit the hips onto your heels, extended child's pose. Check your connection with the ground. Ground the palms, plug into the fingertips. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take any movements that you need to take to settle in or stay in stillness and see how that feels. You can bend the knees as much as you need to. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step your feet a little bit wider, mat width apart. You can bend the knees and start to walk the hands back. Open the feet, heels in, toes out. We'll sit down into Yogi Squat. Now, if this is not comfortable for you, put a block underneath your bum. I'm just going to turn facing you. Open your toes out, heels in, bring the hands to heart. Take a breath in, lift your heart to the thumbs. As you exhale, with your left hand, grab the right ankle. Snuggle the left shoulder inside the left leg. The left side. Look towards your left big toe, shoulders away from the ears. Body. To heart, breathe in, lift your heart to the thumbs. Exhale, switch. Right hand reaches for the left ankle. Snuggle the right shoulder inside the right leg. Inhale the left arm up and over. Look towards your right big toe. Big breath into the left side of the body. Open. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe in. Bring your heart to the thumbs. Exhale, fold. Straighten the legs, heel toe the feet, hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider. Soften the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, walk your hands to the center of the mat. So it's a very short down dog. Press onto the hands. See if you can elevate your hips a little bit more. It's okay if your legs are bent. Pick up your left hand and reach for the outside of the right leg. Maybe you reach the ankle, maybe it's the calf. Can you look over or under your right armpit towards the ceiling? Breathe in, press onto the right hand. Exhale, release. Pick up the right hand. Reach for the outside of the left leg, left calf, left ankle. Maybe you shift your gaze to the ceiling just past your left armpit. Press onto the left hand, point your tailbone up, breathe in. Exhale, come back to center. Walk the hands further forward into a full down dog. Breathe in, connect with the breath. Breathe out. Inhale, come up high up onto your toes. Exhale, walk to the top of the mat. Take as many steps as you need to. When the toes reach the wrists, inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Round the spine, tuck your tailbone under, squeeze the belly in, tuck your chin in. Inhale, roll up in 3, 2, 1. At the top, exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Open the palms forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale the arms high. Maybe you see your hand palms touch. Exhale, forward fold. Feel free to soften through the knees. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step your left foot back. Gently lower the left knee. Untuck the left toes. Inhale to rise, Kapiyasana. Interlace the hands, release index and thumb. See if you can draw your arms behind the ears. Hug your ribs in. So notice if your ribs are poking out. Squeeze the belly in. Sink the hips low. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. Breathe in. Exhale, interlace the hands at the back of the skull. Can you use your hands to draw the crown of the head higher up? Tuck the chin in. Let the elbows flare wide. Breathe in. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper into the legs. Inhale. Exhale, twist over to the right side. Now you will probably not go as deep as your mind wants you to go. Keep the elbows wide. Spread wide through the collarbones, through the heart space. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, spread the arms wide. Exhale, bring the hands to heart. Left elbow on the outside of the right knee, twisted prayer lunge. Inhale, lift the heart to the thumbs. Exhale, sink the hips a little bit deeper. Can you lift your belly away from the right thigh? Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands, let them frame the right foot. Straighten the right leg, half splits. Feel free to use the blocks if you need to. So I'm just gonna use the blocks for this one. We're gonna move with the spine. Inhale, find a cow tilt through the spine. Flex the right toes. Exhale, round the spine and point the right foot. Inhale, open, flex the toes towards you. Exhale, round and point. Inhale, open, tail back, heart forward. Exhale, round and point. Inhale, come halfway. One breath here. Exhale, fold. Maybe you can walk yourself a little bit deeper. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, rebend the right knee. Plant the right foot onto the floor. Remove your blocks if you were using them. Heel toe the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Keep the right leg nice and hugged in towards the right upper arm, so the knee doesn't flare out yet. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. Maybe you need to wiggle that back foot a little bit more towards the back of the mat. High lizard. Feel free to come onto the forearms. Squeeze the belly in, but see if you could tuck your tailbone under so that you get more sensation at the top of the left thigh, the left hip flexor. 2 more breaths here. Press the left heel back. Let that left thigh fire up. Inhale. If you were on the forearms, rise back up. Now exhale, lower the left knee down. Keep the left toes tucked under. Open the right toes out. Right hand on the inside of the right foot. Roll onto the outer edge of that right foot. Maybe you'd like to find a gentle movement here. Give that back leg a little rest. Come into stillness. Make sure the left toes are tucked under, the foot is flexed. Inhale, start to squeeze that left heel towards your left buttock. Can you make it touch? Not using your hand, using the hamstring and glute power on the left leg. Squeeze a little bit more. 3. Breathe. 2. Squeeze a little bit closer. 1. Keep sinking the hips down. And now if you'd like, you can grab the left ankle with your right hand. Maybe point the foot and grab the top of the foot and draw the heel closer towards your buttock. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Both hands on the inside of the right foot. Plug back into the right big toe. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the back knee. Inhale, step back, downward facing dog. Exhale here. Inhale, wave forward, high plank. Exhale, hovering up dog. Lower the hips. Now, if this is way too much on your lower back, drop the knees, untuck the toes, and come into a cobra. Toes are tucked under, legs are strong. Press the heels back. You can separate your feet even wider than the mat. Breathe in. Maybe lift the chin off of the chest. Exhale, squeeze the belly in, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale the right leg high, flex the foot. Exhale, can you kick the leg a little bit higher? Hips are square, firing up the back body. It's important for the back bends, the heart openers that we're gonna do today. Inhale, lift that right leg a little bit higher, press away from the top of the mat. Exhale, knee to nose, and step the right foot in between the hands. Inhale, step the left foot forward, come halfway up. Exhale, fold, relax the upper body. With a straight spine this time, inhale, come up all the way up to standing, hands reach above your head. Exhale, forward fold. Feel free to soften the knees. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back. Gently lower the right knee, untuck the right toes. Make sure the left knee is on top of the left ankle. Inhale to rise, Kapiyasana, interlace the hands, release pointer and thumb. Draw the arms behind the head. So for some of us, it might look more like this. The arms are a little bit further forward. For some of us, the arms may be further back. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Tuck your chin in. Inhale. Exhale, interlace the hands at the back of the skull. Let the elbows flare wide. Big breath in. Exhale, can you let the hips sink down a little bit deeper? Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left, let the elbows be wide open. Can you pull that left hip back, right hip forward, sink a little bit deeper into the hips. Breathe in. Exhale, open the arms wide. Right hand forward, left hand back. Maybe you can twist a little bit deeper in the outside of the left knee. Lift the belly off of the your blocks if needed, half splits. Flex through the left toes. Inhale to open, cow tilt through the spine. Exhale to round and point the left foot. Inhale, flex, open, pull the heart through. Exhale, round and point. Inhale, flex the left toes. Exhale, round and point. Inhale, flex, long spine. Exhale to fold. Take one breath here. Soften through the neck, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, come halfway. Exhale, rebend the left knee. Remove your blocks if you use them. Heel toe the left foot on the outside of the left hand. Keep that big toe plugged into the mat. Hug the left knee towards the side of the left shoulder. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. Maybe you need to lengthen your stance, high lizard. You're high up on the back toes. Really press the back heel towards the back of the mat. You can lower onto the forearms if you feel like you have the space throughout the hips. Squeeze the belly in. Can you tuck your tailbone under, increase the sensation on the right hip flexor, front of the right thigh. If you are on the forearms, come back onto the hands. Gently lower the right knee. Keep the toes tucked under. Open the left foot out. Knee follows the same direction. Roll onto the outer edge of the left foot. Place the left hand on the inner left leg. Feel free to find a little bit of movement to ease deeper into the hips. Start to squeeze that right heel towards your right buttock. Inhale, lift the right foot up. As you exhale, squeeze. Use the glute and the hamstring. So not pulling with your hand, using the strength of the back body. 3 more breaths. 3. Soften your face, soften your jaw. 2. Squeeze a little bit closer. Maybe the heel touches. 1. And now you can grab the foot with your hand. Maybe point the foot, have the hand at the top of the foot and squeeze the heel closer towards the buttock. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly release. Both hands on the inside of the left foot. Plug back into the left big toe. Downward facing dog. Exhale here. Round through the spine. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Exhale, lower the hips, hovering up dog. Legs are strong, press the heels back, roll the shoulders back, micro bend through the elbows, breathe in. Exhale, squeeze the belly in, downward facing dog. Inhale, maybe side out. Inhale the left leg high, flex the foot. Exhale, can you kick that left leg a little bit higher? Hips are square. Make sure your left big toe and even the pinky toe point towards the floor. 2 more breaths here, firing up the back body. Press away from the top of the mat. Inhale, can you lift that left leg a little bit higher? Exhale, left knee to nose and step the foot in between the hands. Inhale, step the right foot forward, come halfway up. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale to come up, all the way up to standing, hands reach above your head. This time, exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Step the feet together, little space between the heels. Bend the knees, sit down, chair pose. Make sure you can see your toes. Press your hand palms together. Sit a little bit more back so you feel the weight generously on the heels. Squeeze the belly in, roll the shoulders back, tuck the chin in, inhale. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper. Breathe in. Exhale a little bit deeper. Breathe into that fire. Inhale. Keep the arms. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Heel toe the feet as wide as the hips for more stability. Let the arms fall behind the head. You can bend the knees as much as you need to. Inhale halfway. Pull the knuckles towards the back. Tuck your chin in. Exhale, fold. Once more like this, inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, release the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, ripple forward into high plank. Exhale, hovering up dog, charge through the legs, micro bend the elbows, breathe in, pull the heart forward. Exhale, squeeze the belly in, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Complete breath out. Checking in with yourself, with your intention. Where are you with that? How could you honor your intention a little bit more? Inhale the right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. 2 breaths. Work that right knee higher up to the sky. Squeeze the right heel towards your right buttock. Inhale back to 3-legged dog, hips are square. Exhale, knee to nose, and step the right foot through. Inhale, come up a little bit lighter onto the fingertips. Exhale, squeeze the legs towards one another. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Squeeze the palms together, and now remember which thumb is on top. For me, it's left, so next time around, we're gonna switch. Roll the shoulders back, breathe in. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper onto that right knee. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms, eagle arms, left arm under, right arm over. First step, maybe you just give yourself a hug. Option number 2, tops of the hands together. Option number 3, inner palms together. Take a breath in, come up a little bit higher on the back toes. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, warrior 3, you're standing on your right leg. Exhale, hug the left knee into the chest. Keep the eagle arms, rise up. Stork pose at the top of the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, full eagle. Wrap the left leg over the right one. Maybe double hook with the top of the left foot on the right calf. Inhale, can you lift your fingertips? Pull the forearms towards the top of the mat. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Working that right leg. Inhale, back into stork. Exhale, unravel the arms, twist over to the left side. If you need more stability, right hand on the outside of the left knee. If you feel stable, shift the gaze to the back of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, half moon. Float the right fingertips to the floor, left hip on top of the right one. Left hand can be on the left hip. Maybe you reach the left hand to the sky. Spread the heart space wide open. Feel that right foot dancing on the mat. Breathe in. Prepare to step back. Start to soften the right knee. Slow it down. Step the left foot back in 3, 2, 1. Left toes point to the left. Inhale, reverse pyramid, long through the right side of the body. Exhale, star pose over to the left side of the mat. I'm just gonna turn to face you so you don't have to look at my back. Spread the arms wide, open the toes, open the feet. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the knees, cactus the arms. Inhale, open, twice more like this. Exhale, bend the knees, goddess in the legs, cactus the arms. Once more, inhale, open. Exhale, bend. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, pivot the feet in, heel slightly out, and fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Think of melting heart in the upper body. Standing wide-legged forward fold in the lower body. Let your heart melt down, press your hips back, let the head just hang. Now pick up your right hand and reach for the left ankle or the foot, wherever you can reach. You can walk the left hand further forward. Make sure to bump your hips to the right. Keep the hips level so they don't travel with you to the left. Breathe in. Exhale, release, switch sides, pick up the left hand, reach for the outer edge of the right leg, the right foot. Keep bumping the hips towards the left, sit your hips back, maybe you walk the right hand further forward, inhale, exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Frame the right foot with the hands. Gently lower the back knee. Keep the back toes tucked under. Climb onto your right thigh. Lift the hands on top of the right leg. Maybe this is enough. Maybe this is where you stay. If you'd like to add on, start to bend the left leg. Squeeze the left heel towards your left buttock. If you'd like to add on, grab the left ankle with your left hand. Keep the shoulders to the top of the mat. If you'd like to add on, grab the left ankle with your right hand and interlace the hands at the top of the ankle. Make sure your shoulders are on top of the hips. You don't lean forward. 2 more breaths here. Keep sinking the hips low. Roll the shoulders back. Soften your forehead, soften the jaw. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly release. Both hands frame the right foot. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. Inhale, step it back, downward facing dog. Exhale here. Inhale, wave forward, high plank. Exhale, hovering up dog. Breathe in, shine the heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. If you have a lot of heat coming up in the body, open the mouth and sigh it out. Inhale the left leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. 2 breaths here, work the left knee higher up. Squeeze the left heel towards your left buttock. Inhale back to 3-legged dog, hips are square, pull the belly in. Exhale, knee to nose, and step the left foot in between your hands. Wiggle the inhale, come light onto the fingertips. Exhale, lunge. Exhale, interlace the hands behind your back. Squeeze the sink a little bit deeper onto that left knee. And now switch the grip. So the other thumb on top, just to shake things up a little bit. Breathe in. Exhale, release, eagle arms, right arm under, left arm over. Choose your variation. Forward. Inhale, warrior 3. Keep the eagle arms. Take a breath in, find a little bit more length through both ways. Exhale, right knee to chest, stork pose at the top of the mat. Keep the eagle arms. Bend the left knee, wrap the right leg over, full eagle. Inhale, can you reach the forearms further forward? Squeeze everything into the midline. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. Inhale, back into stork, right knee to chest. Exhale to unravel, open the arms, twist over to the right. If you need more stability, left hand on the outside of the right knee. If you feel stable, gaze just past that right shoulder towards the back of the mat. Feel yourself steady on the left foot. Breathe in. Exhale, half moon. Float the left hand down. Float the right hip on top of the left one. If you need more stability, have the right hand on your right hip. If you want more, reach the right hand to the sky. Inhale to spread wide into all four directions. Exhale, start to soften the left knee. Step the right foot way back. Slow it down. Inhale, reverse pyramid. Straighten the left leg, left hand up and over. Exhale, star pose. You're facing the right side of the mat. Open the arms, open the feet, heels in. Big breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, cactus the arms, sit down, goddess pose. Inhale, open. Exhale, bend. Inhale, star, beautiful. Exhale, bend. Inhale, open, star, spread wide. Exhale, pivot the toes in, heels out, and fold. Inhale, halfway, wide-legged forward fold. Exhale, walk your hands further forward, melting heart in the upper body, wide-legged forward fold in the lower body. Pick up your left hand and reach for the outer edge of the right leg. Maybe walk the right fingertips a little bit further forward. Keep bumping your hips to the left so they stay level. Come to center and switch sides. Reach for the outside of the left leg, left ankle with your right hand. And you can really use that hand to revolve deeper into the twist. Come back to center. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Hands frame the left foot. Gently lower. This is where you stay. Keep the right toes tucked under. If you'd like to take it deeper, squeeze the right heel towards your right buttock. One step deeper, grab it with your right hand. One step deeper, grab it with the left hand as well. It's okay to wobble. Try to keep the shoulders on top of the hips, avoid leaning forward. Can you sink the hips a little bit deeper? One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release, one hand at a time. Hands frame the left foot. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. Inhale, step back, downward facing dog. Exhale here. Inhale, wave forward, high plank. Exhale, hovering up dog or cobra if this feels like too much on the lower back. Breathe in, shine the heart forward. Maybe you lift the gaze. Exhale, squeeze the belly in, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave forward, high plank. This time, exhale, bend the knees, step the feet a little bit closer, hovering tabletop. Knees are toes, sit onto the heels, gather the hands on your lap. Big breath in, maybe sigh it out. One more breath. Separate your knees a little bit wider. Big toes are touching. Bring the right fingertips just behind the right foot. Inhale, lift the hips. Reach the left arm up and over, dancing camel. Exhale, sit the hips down, sweep the left hand towards the left side, right hand up and over. You can move at your own pace, in your own way. See if you could get a little bit deeper into the back bend each round you go. Maintaining the awareness in the glutes, drive them forward. Tuck the tailbone under so you don't have an uncomfortable pinch in the lower back. One more time each side. Beautiful. Next time you finish at the left, sit your hips down. Bring your feet onto either side so that you can just extend them forward. Give the legs a little shake. Flex through the feet. Feel free to bend the knees if the backs of the legs are still feeling tight. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale to fold, releasing the back of the body. Soften through the neck. Release the jaw. You can move the mouth in any way to soften throughout the jaw area. One more breath here. Tuck the chin in. Inhale, roll up to seated. Plant the feet onto the floor. Step the feet together, legs are together. Boat pose. First, you can just grab behind the thighs with your hands. Lift the legs, lift the feet. You can either point or flex through the toes, whatever makes you feel a little bit more powerful. If you feel stable, reach the arms forward, squeeze the belly in. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, open through the heart space. We've been working on that a lot. Keep it open. Exhale, squeeze the belly in. Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze. If you feel like you have it available for you, extend the legs, balancing on the sitting bones. 2 more breaths here. Can you lift the heart space a little bit higher? Make yourself nice and compact. Breathe in. Exhale, set the feet down, round through the spine, tuck your tailbone under, and lower onto your back. Keep the legs bent. We'll do 1 bridge and then 2 wheels. If wheel is not in your practice, go ahead and repeat bridge 2 more times. So first just catch your breath after that fiery boat pose. Make sure you can grace your heels with the middle fingers. Maybe you need to step the heels a little bit closer towards the feet. Press the arms alongside the body, roll the shoulders back and down, hug the shoulder blades towards one another. They make a shelf for the heart space. Inhale to peel your hips, the lower back, mid back, and upper back off of the floor. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Exhale, slowly lower down. If you feel okay doing this and if wheel is in your practice, feel free to flip the palms next to your ears. And I like to open my palms out a little bit. It's a bit more forgiving for the wrists. And it all starts from your foundation, from the feet and the legs. Press the heels, the toes onto the mat. Feel free to repeat bridge if that felt better for you. Inhale to lift. We stay here for 1 breath. Can you press onto the heels? Press the heart towards the back of the mat. Press onto the hands, squeeze the glutes, and slowly lower down. Once more, and this time we stay for 6 breaths. So pick your variation straight away, no break, otherwise you probably get tired and you just want to rest. Inhale to lift. Exhale to stay. 5 more breaths. Press the heart to the back of the mat. Extend through the arms, squeeze the glutes. One more breath. Exhale, slowly lower down. Always energizing. Make sure your knees are bent. toe the feet as wide as the mat. Knock the knees together. Close the eyes, open the palms up to the ceiling, arms next to the body. Breathe in. Exhale, let the whole spine ground. 2 more breaths. The sensations settle down. Separate the knees, heel toe the feet as wide as the hips, and hug the knees into the chest. Maybe you'd like to rock a little bit. Usually feels nice to round the spine after such a deep back bend. And just notice what that brought up for you. Notice if you pushed your body too far. Your body's going to tell you right away. Hug the left knee in, extend the right leg onto the floor. You might want to have a block or something roughly the same size ready on the right hand side of the mat. Shift your hips a little bit to the left. Grab the left knee with your right hand and cross the body with the left leg. Let the left knee fall over to the right. Open the left arm out. Palm faces up. Especially if you notice that the left shoulder begins to lift off of the floor, that's a sign for you to put more support underneath the left knee. Big breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, hug the left knee back into the chest, roll onto the back. Shift your hips into the center. Hug the right knee in. Both knees are in. Extend the left leg onto the floor. Shift your hips a little bit to the right. Make sure you have some props ready on the left-hand side. Grab the right knee with your left hand. Cross the body with the right leg. Open the right arm out to the side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Start to roll the spine back onto the floor. Hug the right knee in. Readjust the hips to the center. Hug the left knee in. Give yourself a loving hug. Keep your legs bent. Set the feet onto the floor. Open your knees, let the soles of the feet come together, sleeping butterfly. Rest your right hand on top of your belly, your left hand on top of the heart space. Let the shoulders soften to the floor. Eyes closed. Feel your breath underneath your palms. Can you slow down the breath? Can you take fuller breaths? Feel your heartbeat underneath your left hand. Just a moment in gratitude that you chose to take this time for yourself, for your practice, that you decided to show up for yourself. Take 3 more breaths here. You can use the hands, bring the knees together. Now I'm going to give you the option to come into supported fish instead of Shavasana. So if you'd like to open up into the heart space a little bit more, feel free to come up for a brief moment just to set some blocks towards the back end of your mat, or a long couch pillow or a big bolster, whatever you have. Set them as high as it feels good for you. Maybe another block or something else underneath the head. And then come lay down. If you're feeling complete, you can go ahead and go into Shavasana as well, your choice. Legs either in broken bridge, sleeping butterfly, or like in Shavasana, completely extended. Take a moment to roll the shoulder blades together, roll the shoulders under. Let the shoulders melt towards the floor, and up to you how much you want to separate the hands away from the body. So the further you bring them to the sides, the more you will feel the opening throughout the heart space. But you probably also notice the heart space feeling a little bit more open, receptive right now. Eyes closed. Remind yourself of the reason why you decided to step onto your mat today. Remind yourself of your intention for the practice. Let's take one more clearing breath together. Through your nose, take a full breath in. Pause at the top. Open your mouth and let it go, maybe with a sigh. Let the whole body just melt. Allow yourself to rest here. Notice how you feel. Notice the sensations in the heart space. Now I invite you to stay here for as long as you need to. And if you're in a supported fish, feel free to take a regular Shavasana afterwards to allow the benefits of this heart opener to sink into your body. Thank you so much for joining me. It was my honor guiding you through this practice. Namaste.